like I said, the MotoGP athletes started wearing it in 2009. Does anyone know who Marc Marquez is? Marc Marquez is a 7-time world champion in MotoGP. The reason Marc is a 7-time world champion is because he wears the Tech Air system. In 2017, he had 27 deployments in the one season. That's almost 2 crashes a weekend. Last year he had 24 crashes throughout the season. The reason Marc made it through the season with no broken bones and was able to take another world championship is because of the airbag system. There are 2 different types of Tech Air systems. There's the Tech Air Street and the Tech Air Race. The main differences between the 2 systems, they both use a argon canister for the deployment. The race system has the ability to deploy one at a time. So you can be on the racetrack, you can have a low side, the airbag system will deploy, you can run to the bike, pick it up, and continue racing and have the ability for a second deployment. Whereas the street system, so that system will deploy in 45 milliseconds. Whereas the street system uses both deployments at once for a charge and a time of 25 milliseconds. So if you're in a traditional 35-mile-per-hour collision with something, traditionally it takes 100 milliseconds for the body to hit the handlebars if you're coming to a front-end collision. That system, like I said, deploys in 25 milliseconds. This is the first proactive system, so it's not a reactive system. There's no tethers to the motorcycle, there's no GPS signals. We can literally run over to Cycle Gear, purchase one, you can put it on and ride it in the snow, or ride it home, and it's ready to go. There's no reason to take your motorcycle to a shop to do any service or anything. I get a lot of questions why it's a liner system. So the liner system has 2 great benefits. One is it puts the airbag as close as possible to the body during an instance, during a deployment. So when it's close to the body, the protection is instant. It's there when you need it. The second reason is because it is a liner system, you have the ability to go to the track and install it in your race day leathers on the track, and then Monday morning come home, take it out of your race day leathers and put it in your jacket and go to work on Monday and have the same protection you would have had on the track. So how does it work? This is the back of the protector here, or the back of the system. So it's a CE level 2 back protector, and inside of it houses the ACU. The ACU controls an accelerometer, 1 in each shoulder, and a 3rd in the ACU, as well as a gyroscope. So those 4 sensors are looking for data every 1 millisecond. So like I said, if it sees you have a low side, it'll see your shoulder dip, and it'll actually deploy before you hit the ground. Or, heaven forbid, you have a high side, it'll deploy while you're in the air. So who wants to see this thing go off? All right. Give me 1 second while I switch over here. So we'll do a countdown. We'll count down from 5. If everyone takes their phones out, you could maybe put it in video mode or even slow motion. It looks pretty good. You can see the reactions when it does deploy. I'll give you a second to switch over here. Got a couple here still. Alright, so I want to hear everyone real loud. We're going to do a countdown. We'll count down from 5. So ready from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's the full speed. That's 25 milliseconds. Here, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have them walk around. You can actually feel the coverage. So the whole system gets about 2 inches thick. It covers the entire back, over the shoulders, collarbones, the front chest plates, and the sides of the vital organs. So Joe, you can see he's moving her arms around. So when you're on the racetrack, you can see you still have mobility in your arms to pick the bike up, continue racing, or if you're in a street scenario, you can help someone out if they need it. So it stays rock solid for 5 seconds, and then over a 2-minute period, it'll self-deflate through the pores of the airbag. So right now, it's already self-deflating.